My daddy can't watch the stream for the first hour because he's at work, so we should really try to fill all the degen shit in the first hour if we're going to. I don't think ladies understand why we like swallowing. This is gonna be very quick, and I apologize. This is pretty vulgar. So get your kids out of the room. Actually, we're talking about eating carrots. We're talking about eating carrots. I don't know why some ladies don't understand the appeal, because I've had multiple ladies not understand why we like when they eat carrots. But here, let me explain to you ladies why I like it when you eat carrots. It actually goes further than that. I don't really so much as care if you eat carrots or not. Okay? It's not the act of you ingesting my carrots that's enjoyable. It's two things. One, this is the secondary reason. The primary reason I'll get to, but the secondary reason is eating carrots means we don't have to do the dishes. And sometimes after dinner, I don't want you getting up and walking to the dishwasher. I just want to lay there and us both chill. And when you eat the carrots and you clean your plate, it's more convenient and it's more just like, oh, you don't have to get out of bed to go clean your plate. The plate's cleaned. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But the second reason and the bigger reason for me personally, let me tell you, okay, let's say this is where the analogy is going to get lost. This is where I might need to switch it up. This is where the analogy actually nosedives. So just get ready. I have been growing these carrots, and I've spent these carrots. Not only have I been personally growing, but they are because I have been growing them, they are an extension of me. So for you to have my carrots in your mouth and to awkwardly walk to the garbage to spit out my carrots after putting them in your mouth, it's the antithesis of not sexy, because we're talking about carrots, but it means, oh, did the carrots not taste good? Even if they didn't taste good, you don't want to put on a happy face. These carrots. So what I'm saying is, basically what I'm saying, ladies, is if I was eating your sandwich that you made for me and it got a little too moist, because sandwiches can be moist, you would feel gross about your own natural sandwich that you made if I went and rinsed. Did this make sense at all? Did anybody get that? That's what I'm trying to say. We don't want you to eat our carrots as a dominance thing necessarily. I've seen someone make a carrot omelet on Carrot Hub, but maybe some people do. But for me, it's just the ease. Suck my dick. All right, we're gonna tell the grandma story, boys. So how do I tell this story? It's gonna be kind of a long story, and chat, you are involved, so get your listening ears on. In my phone, my grandma and grandpa and uncle and aunt, I've gotten so many new phones and so many whatever. I just gave up a few years ago on adding them to my contacts. And I know who I'm talking to based on the way their number looks at a glance and the conversation, right? So my uncle texts me. I know it's my uncle because of the way he talks to me. My grandma texts me. I know which grandma it is because I scroll up in our conversations, right? Recently, one of my grandmas got a new phone again, new number. So I was like, okay, whatever. No big deal. She started texting me, and I've been getting texts from my grandparents more and more because of the quarantine, just checking up on me. So I'm talking to my grandma. I have my grandma here pulled up on my phone right now. I get a message. This is in January. Hey, you're doing well? I haven't heard from you in a while. I was like, okay, grandma. And I'm like, yeah, grandma, I'm doing fine. How are you? She's like, oh, just wondering how you are. Love you. Stay safe. And I'm like, yep, no, you stay safe too, grandma. It's scary out there, you know. Just being nice to grandma. Whatever. Okay, next month. There's a month passes. Okay, or 2 months. We're now at the end of March. And she replies, we are entering tribulation, if not very soon. Wish you were close. Praying for you. Can't sleep. I love you. My grandma is very religious, so I didn't respond to this. Okay, hold on. This is you guys aren't ready for this. I'm serious, you guys aren't ready for this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, Grandma. Let me be more clear. She texted me, "Are you okay?" It took me a while to respond to her. The dates are this is what see. You guys are gonna be like, "There's no way this is possible," because of how bad I am at texting my grandma. I'm bad at texting in general, let alone my grandparents. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. It will take me weeks. My mom has texted me, reply to grandma in the past. Okay. Anyway, so my grandma says, yes, blah, blah, scary times. And then she says, good morning. Just a reminder that this is now weeks later. Good morning. Just a reminder. I love you. Praying for your safety, for you and everyone you work with. God bless. Stay safe. Stay home. I didn't even reply to it. I'm a bad grandson. Goes on. She wishes me happy Easter. I'm talking to her. I'm like, oh, I miss you, Grandma. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Love you. Okay. Then yesterday, or 2 days ago, I get a text from her. This was on Monday. Here's where it all starts to fall apart. From Grandma. Hey. Hi, hun. Are you doing okay? Hope you're thinking about Grandma. Love, Gma. I don't reply. She texted me again. Hey, hope you had a nice day. Missing you. Love, Grandma. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Grandma's being very lovey. I'm wondering if she's dying at this point, so I'm a little worried. So I reply, LMAO, I'm doing good. How are you? Is everything okay? Then she says this. Months have passed, by the way. Months have passed. Okay. There are scattered messages even before our initial interaction that I was not replying to. I started this at when we first started talking. Okay. Good. This is what she says. I said, how are you doing? She says this. She says, good. Just been down remembering loved ones. It's really hard. Kids were here, but didn't help much. Hope tomorrow will be better. It was at this moment that I realized I am not speaking to my grandmother, and I do not know who I have been texting for months. It was at this moment that I realized I saw that message. My grandmother does not have kids that are alive. My grandmother has one child that is alive with no children that are children anymore. Everyone is grown up. This message, I was in the middle of a Counter-Strike game. I was like, this message doesn't make sense. Then I decided to actually scroll up. When she wished me happy Easter, she called me Alex, which I guess I just looked over because I assumed she was saying happy Easter to you and Alex. Let me read you the actual text that I guess I just glossed over. Happy Easter, Alex. He has risen. What a beautiful day. We are celebrating at home and having communication after service on a podcast. God, I did not read any of this clearly because all of this would have been a red flag to me. God bless you and your friends. I replied, happy Easter. Love you, Grandma. Stay safe. It is at this point that I scrolled up and read through all of our conversations. I have been accidentally talking to someone's grandma for the majority of a year. When I made this discovery, I couldn't even fucking fathom that this would be possible. How has it gone on this long? It's not even a joke. This is real. I looked up and I suddenly realized, oh, that area code and phone number. I have no clue who this is. Now, here's the thing. You might be thinking, Wubby, how come when you looked at the area code, you didn't instantly go, that's not an area code from where you're from? Well, my grandmas live far enough away from me that their area codes have never been where I'm from. So they've always changed, and I've never put thought into them. I take responsibility for this, but this is a perfect storm because I am... I don't want to have to justify it. It's just the way I am. I'm not as attentive at texting my grandparents as I should be in general. let alone during the quarantine. I've been trying to work on it. And that's why I've been talking to her more recently. That's why there's texts from her from months ago. And then there's me responding like about the quarantine. I was trying to do better and be more active about it. Here's the thing though. Here's where it gets even more wild. My mom has been telling me to reply to grandma. I now know why she's been telling me to reply to grandma. It's because I've been texting the wrong grandma for so long. So I figured this out, and I told the people I was playing Counter-Strike with, I was like, friends of mine, I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I don't want to just crush this woman, but I also, it's really fucking funny. I don't want to just let it go. We have to do something. And I was like, I know, I have to ask the chat. So at this point, I now know this is not my grandma. Oh, you're going to hate me for this one. She says, good. Just down, remembering loved ones. It's really hard. Kids were here, but didn't help much. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I replied, this point I already know. I replied, love you too, Grams. She replied, loves and hugs. Then I texted her today. I tried to come clean today, but I didn't know how to do it. So I texted her today this was yesterday. I texted her yesterday at 11 o'clock at night. I said, hey, grandma, ... She did not respond. She responded this morning. This is where it's like off the rails. I have no clue what she's talking about. Hey, Alex, just came in from watering tomato plants. They are as wilted as I am. Seeing the surgeon today. Haley is okay, but still in bed. I heard it was over 100 here yesterday. All is well with the kids. I'll have Zayden tomorrow. Come by when you can. Love, Grandma. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm in too deep. This woman is wasting the very few precious minutes of her life talking to her fake grandson. I don't know what to do. So that's where it left off. I did not know how to reply to that. The whole seeing the surgeon today. The tomato plants are as wilted as I am. I'm not even shitting you. Verbatim. Hey, Alex, just came in from watering tomato plants. They're capital. They're as wilted as I am. Fix what you started. I didn't start this. She texted me. So we all agree we need to come clean to grandma. And I know the story sounds made up. I don't wish it was because it's hilarious, but I don't want to hurt an old lady. That's not my goal. Like, really, like, that's genuinely just not the goal. We have to come clean. I have to come clean. They're not saying we. They're like, you're on your own, asshole. Here's the thing. I want to come clean, but I don't know how, and I don't want her to ghost me. I feel close with this woman. I'm just going to text her right now. All right, I guess we'll just have to shelf the grandma thing until she responds. I'm paying $300 a month for internet that works worse than something I was paying for 1/3. I gotta cancel it after the stream, bro. This is unacceptable. Oh, grandma just messaged me back. Okay, I'm gonna call grandma. I'm gonna mute my audio, but I'm gonna call grandma right now. Guys, I'm gonna call grandma. I'm gonna mute my audio. You only be able to see my facial reaction, and I'll give you an update. That went really well. Oh my God. She called me hun.
You suck.
That went so well. Oh my God. Oh, is she still on the phone? No. Okay. Okay. That was really awkward and I didn't know what to say and I kind of panicked and I just started explaining everything to her and she took it very well. First, grandma. I called grandma just now. This wasn't that eventful. She was very sweet. I am a little worried that she's not okay now, but I don't know. So I was like, hey, I don't know how this happened, but somewhere along the line, I realized that you are not my grandma and I am not your grandchild. And I don't know how it happened, but we've both been confused texting each other for months now. And she's like, she's like, I can tell by your voice. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know who you're looking for, but like, I'm not Alex. I'm, so-and-so. I don't think I said my name. I'm whatever, and I'm in California. And she's like, Alex lives in California too. He lives in San Diego. And I was like, oh shit, I live there. Maybe that's how you got my number by accident, because the area code or something. Anyway, long story short, I was like, listen, I'm really sorry about the confusion, and I hope you find your grandson and everything. It was simple. Case closed. I would be lying to you if I said I'm not going to text her on important religious holidays to check up on her. I'm lying to you if I said I'm not going to. Okay? So maybe next Easter, okay? Passover, on Christmas, I'm going to shoot her a little text message and I'm going to check up on her. We're going to see how grandma's doing. If I fucked up with my real grandmas, the least I can do is be the best Alex to her. You know what? Put a pog in chat for new grandma. So I was hanging out in Discord with Alex. We were just like talking as we were setting up something. And I hear Ash go into Alex's room. And I hear Alex freak out. Like, oh my God, like what happened? Are you hurt? And she's like, yeah, you can have the cookie. So apparently Ash was asking for a cookie. And Alex noticed a wound on Ash. A fucking wound. And for those of you who don't know, I asked, by the way, I showed consent before everyone freaks out. I have consent from both Carlos and Ash. Carlos stopped by my room today. I can say it. So Carlos and Ash are dating. I hope I'm allowed to say that. They're dating. Carlos and Ash are dating. Call me the matchmaker, okay? Because I bring people together. Ash just said, huh? Oh shit, was I not supposed to say it? Anyway, they're dating. Check whispers. Oh, in GTA. They're dating in GTA. That's right. Anyway, Ash, I go to the kitchen to see Ash after Alex's reaction, because now Ash is in the kitchen getting ice. And Ash has what can only be described as a gunshot wound, maybe a softball hit her at full speed to her neck. And Carlos has been staying here the past couple days. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, it's a hickey, which, oh, this is coming off more, like an abuse story. He's not abusing her. They are, I don't know what's going on in that wing of the house. Okay. But these two youngins have not a single fucking clue what's apparently, because Ash, if you're comfortable, I'd like to show your neck to stream. Because my God, I was like, do we take you to the fucking doctor? What do we do? That shit, look, they're playing doctor. What do you mean, bro, if you call that, did he hook up a fucking industrial vacuum to her neck? What do you mean a hickey? Bro, this thing, look, it legitimately, the way I would describe it is that Ash got bit by, yes, come in.
It's me.
Do you want to show it?
It's not that bad. You're overhyping it.
Then you should have no problem showing it and clearing your name. Whore. Did I out you guys accidentally? Well, how was I gonna? I asked if I could show that. Some random dude gave it to her. What?
No, it's fine.
They don't know what a hickey is 100%. That's what Alex is saying. What is that? That looks like a fucking wound.
It's not. I can show it.
So yeah, come on, lean in.
Okay.
Oh my God, bro.
Stop.
Turn. You gotta show it up. Oh my God, bro. Okay, you can go.
It's not that bad.
Right? What the fuck is that? Call 911. Thanks, Ash. Give it up for Ash for being willing to show it. What the fuck was that? That is not a hickey. I've never seen a hickey. It's like he must have had like so much of her neck in his mouth. Did you see the size of it? I swear to God, if I wasn't like friends with Carlos or wasn't living in this house, I would accuse abuse. The fuck was that? I know there's nothing. It's all sex. Or sorry. But like, what the fuck? That's nothing. Some of y'all degens. Jesus Christ. That room probably fucking stinks. How long do you have to suck to get something like that to form? Don't move. I want him to see it from space. Not that long, I can tell you. That's disgusting. That means he is sucking so... Is he trying to draw blood out of the fucking skin? Isn't hickey supposed to be kind of fun and flirty? Is he trying to scar the woman? Why do you think I was there for so many days? Just day 2. It's not dark enough. This is so weird. Ash, Carlos, you guys watching?
How to give someone a hickey. Rites of passage.
Oh God, dude, how come sex and cuddling is so fun, but anybody else in the world doing it is fucking disgusting? Unless I'm masturbating to it. I'm putting her on blast right now because I had to see it. Ash is gonna regret doing this. Oh my God, seeing it again, it's so dark, dude. It's so long and dark. Oh my God, how is that a fucking hickey, dude? Are you kidding me? Be careful, but Carl's fucking close to hitting an artery or something. Can I quickly rant? And I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off because apparently this is a very unpopular opinion now that I'm realizing. And I'm sorry, and the thing is I don't want to attack something that everybody likes because contrary to popular belief, I don't consider myself a contrarian. In fact, I don't like it, all right, if I'm in the minority on an opinion when it comes to movies, okay? But when I am, I will fight, all right? I just don't want to offend anybody with this one. I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, there are some movies where I don't care. I will offend you. Step Brothers sucks. Get over it. It's not a good movie. But there are some movies I'm scared to offend. And there's a movie I saw a couple days ago that I'm a little nervous to bring up because I don't want to offend people. But it's a new movie, okay? No, Black Panther sucked. Black Panther sucked. I don't give a fuck about offending you, okay? Ooh, cool, you got a movie. No one cares, okay? It wasn't a good movie. Suck my dick. You see that ending fight scene? Yeah, cool. That shit looked like it was made in Source Filmmaker. All right, shut the fuck up. Now, obviously, I'm being hyperbolic because the joke is I'm going against what I just said about not offending. Anyway, I saw 1917 2 days ago, and I didn't like it, like at all. I think I gave it a 6 out of 10. Closer to, what did I say? As Adam from Your Movie Sucks says, closer to a 5 than a 7, but a 6. Yeah, I didn't like it very much. I thought that the one take attempt didn't really add to the movie. In fact, I feel like it kind of took away from the movie because there was just a lot of walking, which that's not my complaint about the movie. My biggest complaint about the movie was that it just wasn't a good story, wasn't well done. It was just basically the movie of conveniences. No. Every decision that was made in the movie was made to further the plot, but wasn't made because it was people behaving as their character should. First of all, let me say this. First off, our main character, I'm spoiling this whole movie because I'm just going to say it. Our main character was a robot, uninteresting, very, very boring shell character, which is fine in itself. But let me go through and let me tell you where I lost the movie. Okay, here's where, first of all, I went into the movie excited. I love war movies. One take, well, made film to look like one take. I went into this as biased as I possibly could for the movie. I was so stoked for it. I had been waiting to watch it too, okay? Here's where the movie started to lose me. I'm spoiling the whole movie. I will wave my arms on this screen when I'm done spoiling, so I'm giving you a heads up. Is it worth a watch? Honestly, no. I'm gonna be real, no. But let me explain why before you defend the movie, because you don't even know what I'm criticizing it for yet, okay? Here's my issues with it. Here's where it all started. When him and his friend are in the German bunker and they're going through and a trip mine goes off and our main character gets completely blasted, covered in rubble. I'm sitting there like, oh, he's dead. Nope, he was unscathed. Completely fine. That was my first time. I was like, that was a little convenient and frankly kind of weird. But okay, I'm a little taken out of the movie by that fact, but fine. I'll move on from that. We can plot armor. But here's the thing. That's something I would call a nitpick. That's a nitpick, right? In a great movie, you forgive little things like that, right? I like paused the movie and I was like, did I miss something, Alex? Like, why did he not get hurt? He was covered in rubble. He looked dead, and then walking, he was fine. A big Indiana Jones scene. He was completely unscathed. I was like, that was a little weird, but I was like, whatever. And then I started to think, I was like, well, why are they, neither one of them are even addressing that it happened. I just saw the movie. Go rewatch it if you don't believe me. They kind of don't care that both of their lives were at risk. And then Alex was like, well, they're soldiers. They're trained that way. They've probably seen battle. So I forgave it and we moved on. Okay. Then they go to the scene where the plane crashes in front of them. The German soldiers in the plane. So the German crashes in front of them because two other of their soldiers shoot him out of the sky. This German guy crashes in front of him. They pulled the German out, and they lay him on the ground. He's dying in front of them, okay? And the chubbier one goes, get him some water. Hey, I don't know if this is news to you, but you're in the middle of World War, and you're going to offer a German soldier that just crashed in front of you water. You're going to put your guns down. You're going to turn your back to him. And I was like, that's immediately. I was like, I literally turned. I'm like, why are they offering him water? This is an enemy here. This man just tried to kill your men and would kill you if he was alive. Okay, they go and I was like, whatever. Again, I don't care. That's fine. Get him water. But except one of the biggest events in the movie, his best friend getting stabbed to death, happens when he's getting water. It's just a sequence of absolute annoying conveniences. Okay, now here's the thing. People are saying in chat, oh, well, he's empathetic. He's an empathetic soldier. I'm okay with that, but if you're going to write him as empathetic, you should be alluding to that through character development for the first 40 minutes of the film. A couple throwaway lines that show him he's not okay with killing people would easily solve that. But they didn't. Nothing was written in that this character was super empathetic. In fact, you want to say that that the tripwire thing wasn't a big deal to them because they're war-hardened? Then how are they not war-hardened enough to know, hey, this German soldier needs water. Maybe we should, I don't know, point a gun at him while we're getting him water. Maybe, I don't know, we should do... Human empathy doesn't make for a good film. Now, hold on, I'm not done. Human empathy... I don't care. It was such a dumb scene. What happened was some dumb writer was like, we got to kill him off. How do we do it? How do we kill him off? We'll have both of them act like buffoons. It doesn't make any sense. It literally does. I'm okay with them offering him water, but they did it like a couple of clowns, which is okay if you want your main characters to be clowns, but nothing prior to that established them as clowns. Nothing. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, hold on. It gets worse, though. At this point in the movie, I was still like, okay, whatever. But the problem is, because this was filmed as a one take, things happened so quick to the point where it was like, oh, this is kind of convenient. His friend's dying in front of him, which, by the way, I still thought was a powerful scene, even though it was stupid. Then this other infantry just shows up. Wow, that's incredibly lucky and convenient for our main character. Fine, I'll forgive it. Oh, they're going to the same way he's going. That's incredibly convenient. Okay, fine. Again, I'll take it. I'm still in the movie. Here's where the movie officially lost me. This is where the movie literally crashed and burned into the ground for me, where I was like, I don't like this movie. I want you guys to remember, because it's very important. He's in the car, okay, with this caravan. They go up and they're at this bridge, all right? And he's like, you need to cross here. We can't cross here. You need to cross here. So I would get out now, okay? They're all stopped. They're dealing with some shit, all right? He gets out. He crosses the bridge, and maybe 30 seconds from him leaving his crew. Keep in mind, this is all one take, so time is passing actually, right? He leaves his crew. Suddenly, he's getting attacked by a sniper. Two things. Thing one, that sniper would have seen the entire caravan, okay? And two, that entire fucking caravan would have heard the gunfire going on 30 seconds away. Why did they not involve themselves? This is war. Why would they not help? Why wouldn't there be counter-sniping? Why wouldn't they come to his aid? They didn't drive the fuck out. There was no sound. There was no indication that they drove away. It's just like, I guess because the camera's not pointed at them anymore, they're not there anymore. The fuck are you talking? Everyone's giving these weird excuses. Well, they were dealing with their own thing. That wasn't established at all. None of this was established at all. Okay, hold on. It gets worse, though. Okay, so that was the one where I was like, that's really stupid and convenient and kind of weird. Okay, next thing. He gets knocked out, and they show the passage of time by... This one was brought to me by Adam from Your Movie Sucks, which review I didn't watch till after the movie, so don't think he got in my head, because he didn't. He pointed out something very interesting. When they fade to black, when he gets knocked out, when he gets shot in the head, he gets knocked out and they fade to black. That's a pretty shitty way to show passage of time in a movie that's supposed to be a one take. Why not just show a time lapse, very, very sped up, of the sun going up and down? Seems like a really stupid and poor decision. Anyway, okay, next thing that drove me fucking crazy. When he sees the church burning, and it's like actually a really beautiful scene, and it's shot really well, and that German walks up and they kind of look at each other, and they're both kind of confused, right? The German aims to take a shot at him. And suddenly, I guess the Germans don't know how to shoot anymore because every single fucking person who's chasing him legitimately is just random firing. It drove me in. I was like, if just one of these people stood still to shoot, our main character would be dead. But not a single person. Oh my God, it drove me so, and then, okay. Oh my God, it drove me crazy. Oh, it drove me crazy. The ending scene was intense and I really liked it and it was well done, but it did seem like a little bit of a, let me jerk myself off, but I did like it. The ending scene was cool and the ending scene is probably the only reason it even has a 6 in my book. Last thing I say before I move on, last night I watched Saving Private Ryan. Immediately, so the next night I watched Saving Private Ryan. It was 1917 one night, next night Saving Private Ryan. And the best part about Saving Private Ryan, it does every single thing I just criticized with, it does it right. The irony is it actually does the things that I was complaining about to an eerie similarity. For example, they offer a German soldier water because he's empathetic, except previously in the movie, the guy who offers him water was set up as empathetic. He was set up as a map maker who had never seen combat, who had never held a rifle except for basic training. He was set up as a groveling, pathetic weasel, empathetic young man. He offers the German water. It makes sense in his character. Oh my God. Basically, here's my thoughts about 1917. If you're gonna watch 1917 and you're reaching for the remote to click it, slap the remote out of your hand, pop in Saving Private Ryan because it's a better movie in every single way. There you go. 1917 was not well written. It was not better written than Saving Private Ryan. Oh, we can't compare them. You can't compare. Yes, you can. They're both movies about war. And if I'm watching one movie about war and I go, man, this was done better in a different war movie, why wouldn't you go watch that? I'm Jewish. Very cool. That's incredibly cool. I'm very happy for you. All right, let's talk about BJ's. Not the act. It's a restaurant me and my friends find ourselves going to more often than not because it's open late and it's close to all of us. Are you sponsored? No. We went to BJ's for Peanuts. Peanut, I can say this. You said it on stream. It was Peanut's birthday. Happy birthday, Peanut. It was his birthday on Wednesday. While we were there, I had one of the weirdest experiences with a fan I've ever had. And I told him I was going to tell it. And I don't think you would believe me, but luckily, Ash, being a Zoomer, filmed some of the interactions. She filmed the latter half because you have to keep in mind, things started getting weird at the halfway point, and at that point, half the story's gone, right? I don't have the beginning because we didn't know it was going to get weird. But we order our food. We have a server. I forget her name. She was very sweet. Also, this is very random. She was also Jewish, by the way. I know we're talking about Jews a lot tonight. She was Jewish, which we found out last time we were there with Ham, our other Jewish friend. Anyway, she was great, whatever. And one of the runners, one of the people helping bring out food, comes up. And as he places my food down, he kind of freaks out. And he's like, oh my God, you're Wubby. Hi. Oh my God, I'm such a huge fan. And he starts talking to me and he's blocking the way and I'm like, hey dude, take a step back, let's get the food. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's very nervous. He's like shaking. And if he's watching right now, I'm sorry, Tyler, but you're the weirdest fucking dude I've ever met in my life. So he gets real close to me. I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm sitting and maybe I'm an asshole. One of my friends can explain it to me, but at one point I make a joke. He's like, oh, like, what are you doing here? Oh, and I'm like, I'm eating dinner. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'm like, no, I'm just fucking with you. Keep talking. And he's like, oh, dude. He's like, oh, by the way, I've been meaning to tell you this for years. He's like, the dude at the drive-thru in the hentai video, I went to high school with that guy. He's not going to believe this, da-da-da. And he's doing the thing kind of where he won't leave. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just eating my meal. It's fun, whatever. And then here's where it all goes downhill and it gets really rough. He's like, all right, anyway, man, just want to say, man, you're my biggest fan. And he switched it. He fucked it up. He hit us with the, you're my biggest fan. And then I don't know how to do this properly because I don't know how to do this except by explain this except by demonstrating. But everyone starts laughing. His whole demeanor drops. He like lets out He sharp turns, doesn't say a word, storms off. The kitchen is on the left, right past our table, slams the kitchen open and slams the door behind him. It was, and the table erupts. He's gone. He dipped out of there, but that's not the whole story. So we see him in the background running food now because, you know, he has to keep working, and he is purposefully going the long way around our table to not walk past us. Well, hold on. He left and we laughed. We didn't immediately laugh in front of him. Oh, okay, fair. We laughed after he left. Okay, we weren't that mean. Anyway, he's now avoiding our table, and it's very obvious. So our waitress comes back over, and I'm like, hey, you know Tyler? She's like, oh yeah, he was telling us in the back. And I'm like, yeah, he's, this is so fucked up. I was like, hey, if you see Tyler, can you tell him to never show his fucking face at this table again? How dare he misspeak in front of me? She's like, okay, I'll tell him. And I'm like, no, I'm kidding. She's like, no, it's fine. So she leaves. I was totally joking. I just wanted to fuck with it. I did. Yes, I did. I swear on my life. I could call. Ask Ash was there, Peanut was there, Carlos was there, and Alex was there. Ask any of them. I was totally joking. And that's when I turned to Peanut. And Peanut's like, well, you know, like if he's a fan, he probably gets it, right? He probably wants, you know. We tell him that. We tell her that. We don't see Tyler for the rest of the meal. Eventually, he comes back over to the table. Towards the end, we're finishing up here. And I'm like, Tyler, I was joking. And he's like, oh, no, it's totally fine. Here's where it gets really weird. And here's where we have some documented evidence. I go, you know, Tyler, for stream, I'm like, can I get a photo with you? Because I want to talk about this on stream and people aren't going to believe me. I want a photo with you. And he's like, yeah, sure. And then he goes, hold on. I have something that'll make this so much better. And he just walks away. And all of us have a moment of, pack up your food. He's coming back with a gun. He's going to fucking kill everyone in this restaurant. He's going to kill every single person in this restaurant. We need to get the fuck out. We're all sitting there kind of nervous. Tyler, I'm sorry. I know you're not a killer. Now I know. But in the moment, I was a little scared for my life. Fair, I'd be too. It wasn't funny in the moment. He was like, I have something that's going to make this so much better. And he just walks away. Tyler comes back with a short, chubby, late middle-aged man, tan, with a diamond earring. And Tyler goes, this is my dad. I wanted you to meet him. I am sitting there at the table, God is my witness, in front of all my friends, and I'm going, what's happening? I think I look Peanut in the eye and I go, Peanut, what's happening? What's happening right now? And he goes, let's all take a photo together. Here's a video of that.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. All right.
Oh, you can hear me say it!
Okay. I don't know what's happening. All right. Okay. I want to without my dad.
Oh my god! And then hold on, it gets better. And then I don't know why this part happened, but I go to get he goes, I want one without my dad now. I'm like, okay, sure. You'll see me interact with him. This is the weirdest part. Ash, for no reason, just starts filming the dad. And this is like, there's this little 5-second clip here that is just so incredibly weird and awkward. And I'm so happy it happened. Here we go.
He says that all the time. Why is he here?
Do you see, why is he here? And Tyler goes, what do you mean you don't know? I go, why is your dad here? Let's rewind it.
Okay, I want one without my dad.
You might be saying, Wubby, you look so awkward. Yes.
He says that all the time. Why is he here?
What is happening, dude? I gotta just ask why. I don't know why she did that.
Hey, what's up?
She even goes, hey, what's up? Ash, why were you zooming in on the dad? We don't know why. Okay, so you can literally hear me telling Ash to stop. Can you? Hold on. I don't think Ash captured it, but I go, when I first walk up to him, I'm like, I'm not going to touch you, to the dad. If I don't know, let's check, but on God, the first thing I said was like, I'm not going to touch you. Let's see if if it's in the video.
Okay. I don't know what's happening.
All right. No, I didn't say it, but right before this, I'm not going to touch it. Make the dad an emote. I want to hear Carlos in the background. Everybody listen carefully.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, Carlos goes, Ashley. Dude, did you hear? Ashley. Oh, shit. Ash honestly made the whole situation 10 times better. Yeah, this is legendary. And then just the zoom in, and he's like, yeah, I'll stare back. Let me show you some photos Alex took of the situation, too. Here's a good one. This is a fun one. We like this one. Here's Tyler on the left. Here's his fucking father, I guess. Happy to see them both. Well, here's this one. Love this one too. Tyler. Oh, here's the one of me with Tyler. This one's cute. I like this one. This one seems. See, I could have just showed you this and been like, hey, I met a fan at BJ's. That's the end of that story, right? Here's where. Okay, so then the dude comes back. And we order. I don't know why he actually came back to the table, but he was the one who brought out the I think the Peanuts Pizookie for his birthday, like his cake, his free cake. And he starts singing happy birthday. It's hard to tell from the video, but Tyler, if you're watching this, God bless you, I'm sorry, but I need to say it. You sung parts of the song so autistically loud that the table thought you were gonna fucking murder them. So here is the happy, I think this is only part of the happy birthday. It's only 10 seconds of it. You sung parts of it so loud that you can see some of the awkwardness. Not the whole song either. It was only a few lines he would scream. Happy birthday to you. Did you? Docs? Oh, Peanut's name is Cole, which has been public for a while. Oh, Peanut, I'm sorry. Cole, happy birthday to you. Fucking scream, dude. Whoa! We're like, I believe this is the part. I'm like, Peanut, we need to get the fuck out of here. Peanut, ultra handsome. Thank you. I made it myself. Anyway, that's the legend of Tyler. That's where it ended. We did not see him again for the rest of the night. Oh, actually, I have one last little thing to say. I asked the waitress right before leaving. She brought the check over, and I go, listen, I have a question for you. Like, what's up with Tyler? And this might be fucked up. So, Tyler, it's time to tune out of the stream. But she was like, yeah, Tyler is, he is Tyler. And I'm like, the worst part is I wish I had a more, firm answer to give you, but I don't. She goes, I'm like, why is his dad here? And she's like, I don't know. He just comes sometimes. He comes and he waits. It's a Wubby fan. Shut the fuck up, dude. He's a good kid. Yeah, exactly. He's a good kid. Let's talk about Dream because 2 reasons. 1, I'm uninteresting. All right. So as you guys know, you probably all know who Dream is. Dream is the humongous Minecraft YouTuber speedrunner who's just, he finally got caught and admitted to cheating because he's a fucking idiot. This is just a small little lesson in why I think I have one of the best communities ever, and why I also think that you should never bend the knee. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You should never bend the knee to retard 12-year-old girls or children in general. You really should never bend the knee. Much like, I think I talked about this on stream when it happened. There's another YouTuber named Carl who has a very punchable face. God bless him. Can't stand him. Don't think he's talented or funny in any way. But still could very easily be a nice person. He was in a lot of trouble. He got in a lot of hot water with his fan base because he was a fan of Ice Poseidon, a formerly very edgy content creator. This came out about him that he was a fan years ago, and he got canceled for it, and he issued this whole apology. He basically flopped over on his back. CX is in chat. He flopped over on his back and let his audience eat him alive while he sat there and begged for forgiveness. And a lot of people were like, hey, man, maybe don't do that because you're allowing your audience to control you and I mean, really fuck up your life. Dream has created, whether intentionally or not, he's created a fan base of hyper woke children. And as a result, we're seeing things like we're seeing today on Twitter. And I went down this rabbit hole today and I want to show you my community seems to be just not existing in the same world as some of these other huge content creators. And it really makes me appreciate this community because I can sit here and I can casually be a piece of shit. I can be horribly offensive. I can joke with you guys and you don't see 100 threads a day about how people just know, right? I don't bend the knee. I can say retard without issuing a 30-page apology. We just don't see eye to eye, move on, right? So, that's what a sense of humor is. Some people don't think it is, and that's okay. I don't need anyone to see the world as I see it. I'm just putting myself out there. If you like it, you sit here. If you don't, you sit there. That's fine. I don't care. So Dream is getting canceled on Twitter. Canceled. I don't even know what that means anymore. But if you don't know, go to Twitter right now. Just go to twitter.com. Trending in entertainment. Hashtag dream out. Hashtag goodbye dream. So I'm like, all right, what's that about? So I click in, there is a mega thread. And when I say mega thread, I mean it is like 40 tweets long. The thread is unbelievably large of canceling Dream. For something happened. It took me almost half an hour to get to what he actually did to get canceled. First off, I'd like to say, just to show you how fair I'm being, I actually really, really, really dislike Dream, but I'm gonna sit here and defend him today. That should just show you how really fucked in the head his fan base is. So here is deep into the thread, the reason why Dream is getting canceled for today. And it's gonna take a little explaining because it's a little retarded. And yeah, I said that word. Dream tweeted out something in response to a music conversation. Apparently people were talking about music. I don't know the details. All the tweets are gone. All right, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, unless I'm missing something, this is the tweet that has gotten Dream canceled today. This is the product of hyper woke culture and 12-year-olds that, if I'm being honest, if there's any 12-year-olds out there who could slap the shit out of these people, don't do it. Violence is never the answer. If I were 12, all right, never mind. I wouldn't slap it. I've never been in a fight. I'm a pussy. I'm very much anti-violent, but God, I would beat the shit out of some kids. All right, he said, again, I don't know what this is directly in response to, but he said, they really be like, he visualized his personal experience as a kid with ADHD and medication for it. Disgusting. They're referencing some sort of music or something. And then he says, drugs. Hey, yo, turn that shit up, Charles. So he's making fun of the fact that in some music, drugs are glorified, but if those drugs are for ADHD and medication, they're more vilified. It's over a shit song. There you go. All right. Literally the most, take, who cares? If you want to sit here and dissect a person in their early 20s take about music, I mean, do it. You're a fucking loser, but go for it, I guess. Doesn't mean anything to me. It's his song. It's over his song. Okay, cool. I don't think it's relevant because this is the tweet, right? So there it is. That's the tweet he's getting canceled for. Hold on. He then apologizes. It wasn't my intention. I deleted the tweet. People started getting very mad at him. Here is an example of people getting very mad at him. So here's the rest of his shitty apology if you wanted to see. Hey, I felt like this was important for me to say. I'm sorry my reply earlier contained me saying drugs could be harmful to black members of the community. I was explaining this to Alex, and she goes, no, what did he say that was harmful to black members of the community? And I go, no, Alex, I already read you the tweet. And she goes, I must be missing something. What did he say that was harmful to black members of the community? And I went, Exactly. That's the tweet, right? This is the rest of his shitty apology. By the way, Dream, you're never going to hear me say this, but God willing, you somehow do. This is why you don't bend the knee. I feel like your apology just made it worse and worse and worse and worse. No, but here's the thing. If you're wondering why did he bring black into it, he got a bunch of DMs from people of color who were very not okay with it. We'll get to that. Could be harmful to black members of the community. I completely understand why, and that wasn't my intention. I deleted it and will be more careful in the future. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, and then he also said, if you're wondering why I keep cutting away, there's been a lot of fucked up shit people have been tweeting with this hashtag, so I want to make sure I don't accidentally show anything. I always want this community to be as inclusive and supportive as possible. I'm sorry. This is a really hot take. Why is that the goal of it? Like, my goal of my community is to entertain people. It's that simple. I don't care, right? If your goal of the community is to be as inclusive and supportive as possible, the bottom line is you're going to run into people who are going to use that to get their way, and you're gonna bend the knee, and next thing you know who you are, you don't know what your content is anymore, you're just making content for Billy Bob Retard in Twitter DMs. Make content that makes you happy. You shouldn't be, I just want to cultivate the safest and most pure community on the internet. Why? Cultivate a community that you want. Make content that you, anyway, fuck, that's been my goal every time. I want to make content that makes people laugh. And if you don't laugh, I'm not gonna be like, oh no. Okay, I don't want to speak over anyone. Oh my God. And I always want to do my best to understand and hear people from throughout the community. Okay, I'm okay with that last part. Hearing your community is smart. I don't think I've said this before, but fuck you if you're racist. What? Like, oh, what a brave take. Hey, chat, just in case this wasn't clear, I just want to say this right now in my chat. Fuck racists. Fuck racists. It's like, okay, I don't support any form of racism or any anti-black or any anti-minority behavior. If you do at all, get out of the community. You're not welcome, nor ever wanted. I want to be as inclusive. No, I agree with that, though. That's fair. Never use any of my tweets as a justification for any sort of racism or microaggressions. Keep in mind, everybody, this is in the context of he tweeted out the drugs comment. That's the context of this apology. I want that to be so clear. I read this and I went, what the fuck did he tweet out the hard R N-word or something? Like, what the fuck did he tweet out? When I found the tweet that caused all this, that's when I went, I gotta talk about this on stream. This is absurd. Okay, I always want us as a community to strive to uplift black voices and make sure they're heard. Is that the goal of your community? I thought you made Minecraft speedruns. And so here is the start of the thread. This is how the thread starts. He says, Dream replied to a black lesbian criticizing him for his misusage of AAVE. I Googled that. Let me pull up what that actually means. African American Vernacular English. So again, keep that in mind. Dream replied to a black lesbian criticizing him for his misusage of AAVE and demonizing rap music, causing his fan base to blatantly attack him. When Armani, the person he replied to, DM'd him to delete his reply, this is what he said. I deleted the reply. I don't agree that my fan base is anti-black. I don't support anyone who is at all. This is how it all spun out of control. So he made the comment about drugs and music, a very softball, boring comment. Okay, he got into it on Twitter. His fan base then got a little claws out. He deleted the tweet and moved on. This person took that as cool. I'm going to look through everything Dream has ever done in his entire life, and I'm going to put it on blast for it now. That's what this thread is. I'm not going to scroll, but feel free to look through it. This is a fucking this is Hacks Money versus Leffen fucking festo about Dream. I mean, it is just non-stop nonsense. It's like digging through a teenager's life. It's just so embarrassing. It's so, oh my God. Okay, so I pulled up some highlights from it. I pulled up some keynotes that I found very interesting. Now here, let me say this. Let me get this out of the way. Dream has made some edgy jokes in his past that he has addressed. He felt the need to apologize for, and that's where it ends. For me, listen, whatever. I don't really think that judging a teenager for things they said after they've apologized is really my place. It's pretty embarrassing, if I'm being honest. I think that we live in a world where if every single comment that everyone made in their life was displayed publicly, there'd be most of you having something to apologize for. So I think we need to be a little bit more understanding that Dream was a child that was cast into superstardom overnight, and people need to get the fuck over themselves. He made an edgy joke when he was 18. Fucking suck my dick. He apologized for it. Why are people bringing this up once a week? Imagine having your life dictated by 12-year-olds. It's the same thing with Carl. It's Carl, it's Dream, it's all these people. They just bend the knee. Oh no, 12-year-olds are mad again. Hey, I'm really sorry. Fuck those kids. Fuck you. If you don't like it, don't watch. Boom, done. All right, here's one of my favorite ones I pulled up. Don't worry, we're just getting started. Case of Dream being ableist. So here's Dream over a year ago talking about his use of the word retard. Here's the beauty. Dream has acknowledged this, to my understanding. He no longer uses the word. He's changed his ways and he's sorry. I don't give a shit. I'm not the language police. If I don't like your content or the way you speak, I don't watch your content. I don't take to Twitter and cry. Whatever. He's allowed to. This is an old take about him saying, hey, I want to use retard, fuck you, basically, right? And they're going in saying he's ableist, which, by the way, I think ableist is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's so embarrassing. If you use the word ableist in conversation with me, I pretty much know that word. It's just not, hey, I'm going to go this way. Hey, God bless you. They're going in on him for being ableist, which I found really strange because now there's a photo of Dream trending. I don't know if it's actually Dream, but it is a photo of I'm just going to show it. I don't know who it actually is, but there is a photo of Dream that's trending. And they really like to make fun of the fact that this person is overweight. They're claiming this is what Dream actually looks like. He uses a body double. What happened to like ableism, you fucking retards? What happened to like, what happened to not fat shaming? What happened to like not doxing someone's privacy, you fucking losers? How come it's okay to shit on Dream for being ableist? Oh, he used retard, he's a fucking ableist. But then we maybe find a picture of Dream being overweight and it's cool to retweet and at him and call him a piece of shit, make fun of him for being overweight. It's weaponized hypocrisy. It's twisted. Y'all are fucking losers. All of you are losers. Everybody involved in these threads are fucking losers. You really are. Oh my, I don't care. It's funny. Here's the thing, right? If you want to sit back and laugh at the whole thing, I'm cool with that. Where I have a problem with this is that there's people sitting here going, Dream uses the word retard, or he used to. He's a fucking ableist. You're an ableist, but Dream's fat. Let's dox everything about him. Oh, you used retard with your friends when you were 17? Okay, you're fat. Kill yourself, fatso. What is it? Can we not make fun of the way people look and use words that offend certain people? Or can we when it's convenient? Like what? I don't get it. I don't understand here. Dude, it's so much easier when you have the worldview that I have, where it's like, go fuck yourself. Just do your own thing. Be a nice person. You can make jokes with your friends. I don't give a shit. You know? If this is Dream, that breaks my heart. They're fucking killing this kid on Twitter right now. If this isn't Dream, this breaks my heart. Because this kid is getting, again, this person, whoever you are, oofed. You fucking loser. Whoever you are, this is the most... Let me ask you this, oofed. Or oomfed. Let me ask you this. Am I allowed to put a picture of you up on my stream right now? And can we pick apart how weird you look? Like, is that something you're gonna allow us to do? Or let me ask you this, oofed. What if Dream came out one day and he stopped being such a little fucking pussy, and to his millions of fans he went, hey, here's what oofed looks like. Go ahead, have fun doing a reverse image search. You might find his address. Good luck, everybody. Like, you're such a fucking loser. Who just... Well, you know, Dream made a comment about drugs in music, so I'm gonna dox him. I have a weird opinion on, like, accountability. I think if somebody made an edgy joke 5 years ago, it's a slippery slope. We have to take into context the age of the person. We have to take into context the time that this happened. We have to take into context, was this said privately? Was it said publicly? I think that people should be judged on who they are in this moment. I think that there's a lot of really evil motherfuckers in this world, and me making an edgy joke with my best friend in private, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that bothers you, then I think you really should you should open your eyes. There's so much more to care about in this world. There's so much more to care about. And I think that once you start digging into the deep into somebody's life, you can make a case against anybody. There are people in this world who would probably claim I've never said anything offensive in the privacy anywhere. I don't believe those people exist. I think people think that, but there's no one immune. Once you start canceling people for things they say privately amongst close friends, no one's immune. All right, last but not least, this is a bit of a funny turn of events that's killing me. This killed me. So, do you guys know what what is it called? A space on Twitter? I don't fully understand them because I'm kind of old, but there's basically, I guess someone can start it, and then it's like think of like a big Discord call, but anybody can join, but only a few people are allowed to speak. I believe the person who hosted it gets to choose who can speak. It's basically a large Discord call that anybody can join on Twitter, and think of it more of like an auditorium where a few people are allowed to speak and everybody else is a listener and they just sit there. It's like a town hall on Twitter. Well, there was a massive one going on today that was hosted by people on Twitter, people of color on Twitter. I say that because I don't know who these people are, but everyone who was speaking was black, made that known that they were black, and we're talking about the Dream situation. There were thousands of people in the call listening live, and they were all talking about how Dream's a piece of shit, canceling Dream. And I joined because Peanut told me about it. He's like, oh, this is happening, you should listen. It's well, I won't tell you what Peanut thought of it, but he's like, hey, go listen to it. When I joined, apparently I was one of the few people in there who was verified, I guess. There was a tweet that somebody put out of some Dream stan in there, and they were like, yo, we got a verified person in here. Oh, it's over, Dream. It's over. Oh, shit. Oh, and I'm like, oh, they have no idea. Oh, no, they have no. I'm like, oh, they are rallying behind the wrong motherfucker. Okay, that person clearly found out who I was or something and deleted their tweet. That tweet's not available. There's still two others. Here's one that kind of made me laugh. This one is at PayMoneyWubby. Wubby, hello. Hashtag goodbye, Dream. There I am. Look at me listening. All right, here it is. Here's the one that got deleted. Hashtag goodbye, Dream. And then under it, they replied, you're done now. It's verified. Some shit like that. There it is. This is so fucking. This is when I sent it to Alex, so apparently it's still cached in our Discord. So fucking funny, dude. Hashtag goodbye, Dream. I'm like, hey, sweetheart. Just Google my name. Just Google my fucking name. Your pic, though, stands out like a sore thumb. Here is a really cool insight as to the age group of like a Dream fan, and just I want you to see how they interact with each other, because it definitely comes off to me like, oh, you're 14. Granted, I'm gonna take a small L here because I was called ugly by a stranger. Let me take you to an interaction between two probably very, very young teenage girls. Here we go. I see oomph. Let me find you. Why am I giving an Asian accent? That's my bad. Why are you next to at PayMoneyWubby? Who is that ugly man? Help me. I don't know. I don't know too. DMs exist, by the way. This doesn't need to be public. This doesn't need to be at all. I don't know too. He's Ed Sheeran 2.0. And then just my tweet. I don't know why they're just going through my shit now. For fuck's sake. It's frightening. I'm scared. I kind of just want to apply KYS. You know, just hit him with, keep it clean. But I didn't. I had a moment of reflection where I went, these are children. These are children. These are the people who are standing Dream. So there you go. I was like, wow, they're babies. They're just little babies. What is this? Oh, here's another one, dude. Thank you, Peanut. Look at this. Verified creator on the space. Hashtag goodbye dream. Hey, Moss. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. I got some bad news, sweetheart. I got some bad. You don't want me on your team. Or excuse me, you want me on your team. Well, depending on how you look at it. I don't know. Either, maybe you just don't want me involved at all. I'll say that. Did Wubby join the Black Panthers? Absolutely. Wakanda forever. Or wait,